is a six-man tag team attraction, scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the Focus, Battee, Wonderboy Brian Morris, and the winner of the 2024 Turkey Slam Rumble, Desmond, world renowned.
Oh, just sneaking up past his partners, the backdoor Santa himself, Desmond, alongside the Focus Nick Battee in the black and white jacket.
Look at that jacket. That's an expensive jacket there for Ron.
I mean, it certainly is stylish.
Whoa,
and now,
whoa, whoa. We have a fan not taking kindly to Brian Morris's insults. Brian Morris wanting additional security. Had to hire the Secret Service to protect Brian Morris on his way to the ring from now on.
I mean, I know that our fans are enthusiastic, but I think it's safe to provide a disclaimer out there that these are trained professionals. They can and will hurt you, so don't try to interject yourself.
Don't try this at home or at a show. It's not a good idea.
And there it is, the point camera here logo on the t-shirt.
That's why they call him the Focus. And I think he may have taken exception to that upstaging in the entrance by Desmond. It's hard not to feel a little bit of division in World Renowned there, as you said.
But that being said, I mean, they have been a group for quite a while, so even though they're not on the same page, they do have that experience. That can't exactly be said for this triad about to make their way out here.
This triad 1/3 of, we don't know.
First, David Goldy.
Speaking of groups that have been together for years, David Goldy used to having the golden era by his side, but tonight he's working with two others. And he's not venturing into the ring.
Champion, guarantee, Mike Z.
I can tell you this is the first time that Mike Z and Goldy have ever teamed together.
Not to be answered.
And their mystery tag team partner.
Who could it be? Getty?
I mean, we did hear him earlier, we saw him earlier tonight in the Battle Royal, as well as
maybe you just
on
can't
our
get
kickoff
enough
here. Oh,
That's
no!
not Getty's music. You want to talk about coming back from the dead?
She's the monster hot into your bed. That thing that goes pumping tonight. She's the friend of the night. She's the queen of the undead. She is unstable, and she's back. This is Michelle.
Back from the dead, crawling out of the mist. We haven't seen Michelle in
goodness.
How long for Rod?
Not since February of this year. It's been 10 months.
Halloween was 2 months ago, but Michelle does not care. Bringing the horror to World Renowned. What a wild card that Goldy and Mike Z pulled out.
Guys, let Michelle start.
I think the fans want to see Michelle get her hands on Brian Morris.
I mean, Michelle has faced off in tag and solo competition against Brian Morris on 5 different occasions here in the MFPW.
Well, what's one more hurt tonight? I think we're
In fact, it was Back to School Beatings 2022 that the last time that you saw Brian Morris opposite Michelle in some capacity.
I think that looks like we're starting off with Goldy and Chris Desmond.
Let's go, Desmond! Let's go, Goldy! Let's go, Desmond!
And now Goldy offering a handshake.
Let's go, Desmond! Let's go!
Is Desmond going to accept?
I don't think World Renowned wants that.
Let's go, Desmond! Let's go, Goldy! Let's go, Desmond! Let's go, Goldy! Let's go, Desmond!
The crowd is evenly divided between these two.
And a handshake there from Desmond.
I don't think that's sitting very well with Nick Battee and Brian Morris. That
I mean, that's one of the damnedest things that I've seen here today, and I've seen Cowboy Pete wrapped up in lit Christmas lights.
that's saying something. But I think Brian Morris has executed the power of veto on Chris Desmond and wants to start off the match against Goldy himself. No, actually, I think he wants Mike Z.
He said, I want the champ in here.
Depriving the fans here because we saw Goldy and Brian Morris put on an absolute barn burner not even a month ago. The Monster Factory champion taking on Brian Morris. Brian Morris, I think, is letting the crowd get under his skin.
Well, you asked for him, and now you're stepping out of the ring.
Well, Brian Morris has just received a gift from the fan.
I think I've seen this before in a Candygram to Mongo.
What is that? A dirty sock? It's a pair. Sleeves? Are we? Is there something offensive about the arms of Brian Morris that we need to cover them with sleeves? Stopping the gift box.
Well, no worries. In 11 days, it'll go from black sleeves to black coal.
I agree with you there, Farad. If there's anybody at the Monster Factory on Santa's naughty list, it's Brian Morris for a number of reasons. As the two lock up, Mike Z, Brian Morris. These two started around the same time at the Monster Factory, did they not?
Yeah, pretty similar time frame here, and I mean, both have had their own various measures of success along the way here. I mean, Mike Z, of course, the current Monster Factory champion.
Really breaking out around the same time. Mike Z coming into his own alongside Max Sterling. And Brian Morris alongside John Alba and World Renowned.
Yeah, former 2-time tag team champion here in the MFPW. So Morris certainly acclaimed as well. And now just a test of strength here, which Morris, for the moment, had a bit of a leverage advantage. Z utilizing that momentum against Morris, able to push him back to the corner.
And now Morris accusing of a tights pull. And we have a fan in the aisle that wants Michelle, Mike Z, and Brian.
That's the same fan who tried to go after Brian Morris earlier.
Well, Brian was on the hair, referee catching him. no low that Brian Morris will not go to get the upper hand as Mike Z regains control.
Now Morris crawling over to the corner. Brought up to a vertical base and a reverse knife edge from the Monster Factory champion, Mike Z. Guaranteed Mike Z.
Fans want one more time. Goldy is now in. Those chops from Goldy, no joke.
This is the same crowd that was chanting for chaos earlier. Of course they're going to be this sadistic.
They want Michelle for the first time, as you said, since February. Oh, Michelle misses the chop there, and Brian Morris using the referee as a shield.
Morris certainly less than thrilled, and both members of World Renown reluctant to tag in.
Michelle chasing all of World Renowned away.
And Michelle inviting World Renowned in, and reluctance with a capital R on the part of all three of them.
The frustration growing with Nick Battee there.
And not until Michelle tags out do World Renowned make their way back onto the apron. Ducks a clothesline here from Battee, does Goldy into an atomic drop, and now an inverted atomic drop. Two different ways to attack the tailbone, and now a drop kick as well.
Goldy taking control of the match, looking to hook him up for it was a delayed suplex, but Brian Morris assisting in a reversal, and Goldy gets hung out to dry over the top rope.
Midsection first, knocking the wind out of him, and just that quickly, the focused Nick Battee back on top.
I think Desmond just got a pardon from the World Renowned Sucks chant, and the Paulsboro crowd here. Look at Desmond's hesitating to take that illegal advantage on Goldy. I think we're seeing a change in heart in Chris Desmond here.
A show of respect. And Desmond saying, all right, get back on him.
Brian Morris saw that, and he's not happy. I think he thinks Chris Desmond may have lost his edge, that he's not willing to do what he must to win.
Or he was trying to avoid being disqualified.
Nonetheless, Brian Morris is legal again and can show Desmond how he thinks it's done. Stop to Goldy.
And you can see a bit more jawing back and forth here between the focused Nick Battee and Chris Desmond.
What about the jawing back and forth between that same kid in the front row and Brian Morris? Brian Morris is letting this kid get under his skin.
Well, can't be getting that much under his skin. Well,
that was
certainly one way to send a message here. The lateral press that gets a 1 count.
Interesting gesture by Brian Morris, as he is well in control of Goldy here.
Well, it's certainly no Randy Moss to the Green Bay Packer fans gesture. Hopefully he's doing well with his recovery after some medical issues. Is now
Morris with a cheap shot.
Trying to create some medical issues for the Monster Factory All-Stars here.
Mike Z with a little payback. Goldy with flapjack. Goldy badly needs to get to Michelle or Mike Z. And he gets Mike Z, the Monster Factory champion, and laying the forearm.
A couple of clotheslines there, and now a huge back body drop onto the focus.
Absolutely devastating.
Goes to the outside. Morris now charging in, ducks the clothesline, Olympic slam.
Mike Z is feeling it. The
Oh, might it be time?
Oh, no. Morris in trouble here unless he can counter this. An assist from Nick Battee. Tripping up Mike Z. Brian Morris with that drop kick.
What elevation on the drop kick, and now just reining in right hands on the Monster Factory champion.
Brian Morris with a pure athleticism on display. Finally, we get Chris Desmond in. And a springboard stomp to the chest of Mike Z. The fans want Michelle.
Well, Desmond now wanting to hit that heat seeker and softening up the chin with that heel kick there that only garners 2. Z trying to get back to a vertical base and counting his teeth. Meanwhile, Desmond, suplex, releases, floats over, hooks the leg, 2 and no.
You know, Desmond has a chance to prove something here now. He has an open shot at a championship, and he's in there right now with the Monster Factory champion. Getting to fill him out, getting to show what he can do against the best the factory has to offer. You think this
now
might be
taking advantage here?
Yeah, speaking of advantage, world-renowned with a choke in the corner. Desmond a little disappointed in his teammates' tactics. We talk about the change we've seen in Desmond. There's a time when Desmond would have been all for that.
Well, again, with a referee on the inside and one on the outside, it's a lot more difficult to be able to take advantage through nefarious ways.
Desmond hesitant. Oh, he refused to tag Nick Battee, so Nick Battee tagged himself in. I think the cracks are starting to show in World Renowned.
Well, Nick Battee certainly looking on the assertive front here, continuing to put the boots to the Monster Factory champion.
Nick Battee with that deep chin lock on Mike Z.
Now the crowd starting to get behind Mike Z.
I think Michelle getting fired up in the corner. She wants that tag. I think Mike Z might be close to going out here.
And Battee certainly with a chip on his shoulder after losing the Monster Factory Championship to Guarantee Mike Z.
Mike Z with a trip there. Wide open to Michelle.
But holding on to the ankle is Battee.
Now
and
Brian
now Morris with a stomp.
Nick Battee is taking down Brian Morris. Oh! Attempting for a headbutt on Mike Z and caught
Morris accidentally going head-to-head with Nick Battee as the tag now made.
One way to put it. Michelle on fire. Michelle is back and World Renowned is feeling it. kicking.
Pump kick DDT combo.
Using World Renowned against each other. Michelle up. It's like a Blue Thunder neck breaker there, and Desmond making the save for his team. Oh no, Michelle.
Oh, perhaps the kiss of death.
No, a
Wait,
roll up.
Schoolgirl roll up here for a 2.
Roll up by Battee. Michelle with a kick to the stomach. Hip toss. Taking down Nick Battee, and I think Nick Battee's about to find out some skirt secrets here. And his head disappears beneath the dress of Michelle.
Whether he wants to or not, he's saying yes to the dress.
And his face was saying yes to the mat there, and Brian Morris with a shot to Michelle that I don't think did much of anything.
Michelle slowly turning around.
That's
Step by step, inch by inch,
like a
toward
scene
Brian
from a horror
Morris.
film. And now Brian Morris gets the kiss.
The kiss of death. That Greco-Roman lip lock.
Oh no, and now a Bronco Buster with the dress over the head. Wow. What a way for Brian Morris to kiss 2024 goodbye. Nick Battee with a nice rolling enziguri there.
All that was missing was the mistletoe. Springboard knee from Goldy.
Desmond in with Blue Thunder.
Blue Thunder bomb from Chris Desmond. And now the mic drop, yes!
And now Brian Morris looking for that Impaler DDT. Just dropped Mike Z.
Wait a minute,
Nick
Battee now looking for a chair.
I think Battee's temper's getting the best of him. Brian Morris booting Michelle out of the ring. Mike Z is in a bad way here as World Renowned has a chair. Referee warning them. And Nick Battee, and Chris Desmond stopped the chair shot. What was that?
Desmond trying to do things the right way.
I'm scared that might have been the straw that broke the camel's back for Ron.
While World Renowned having a bit of a quarrel here, all 3 members of the Monster Factory All-Stars down, and now a shove here from the Focus.
The cracks beginning to show in World Renowned. What is Chris Desmond gonna do?
You guys missed turkey slice. Take a guess, Nick. Desmond, do it for Christmas. Go ahead. No, abandon us. You always do.
I think Desmond just left World Renowned high and dry. Goldy waiting.
Up on the shoulder, perhaps for the Ushigoroshi.
And the Modest Driver.
Modest Driver onto Battee. Floats over, 2 and 3.
Michelle.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 18 minutes, 7 seconds. The winners of this bout, the team of David Goldy, the Monster Factory champion, guaranteed Mike Z, and Michelle!
Mystery partner and all. Goldy and Mike Z. Oh, what's this? That would be the other unstable
Kenny
music.
Cahoon!
It is nostalgia night here at the Monster Factory. How long has it been since we've seen Michelle and Kenny Cahoon together?
A lethal pair to be sure, and
I think Brian Morris just left Nick Battee to his own devices. Former tag team champions in their own right, unstable. Nick, you might not want to turn around. Brian Morris trying to save his tag team partner.
the lights out. Headbutt.
And now, Merry Christmas, Nick Battee. You get the coal and the modest driver. Unstable back together in a Monster Factory ring. What a treat, ladies and gentlemen.
Reunited, and it feels so good. Thank you for tuning in to One Last Fight. We will see you in 3 weeks on January 4th for Factory Reboot.